Hey guys, welcome back to YouTube Mommy Meetup. It's been a while. We took a little break for the holidays. I don't know, it's been a couple weeks, I think, since our last hangout, maybe 3 weeks, I'm not sure. But we're back tonight with another hangout. We did have a hangout to celebrate those who purchased a t-shirt for the first YouTube Mommy Meetup conference that was on my personal channel. So that was really fun. So if you're listening to the podcast, you did get a chance to hear that. And tonight we're going to be talking about food and fitness. And we do have a couple announcements in regards to the hangout, to the conference. So I'm really excited to make that announcement about the conference. But first we want to go through and introduce everybody. And I am Dana, Miss Diaper D from the Diaper Dirt channel on YouTube. And I'm here tonight with my co-host, Amy, Dreamflight 6000. Amy, do you want to go ahead and say hello to everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Okay, and then my other co-host, Diana from Being Mommy with Style. Do you want to go ahead and say hello?
Hey, everyone.
Okay, and then we have two special guests here with us tonight. We will start with Phoebe. Phoebe, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and your channel?
Hi, I am literally screaming inside. Thank you so much. Today is like one of the most important things in my life so far, okay, being here. But I have a channel. Hi guys, everyone. It's Phoebe's World, and hope you learn something from me, because that's something that I'm still learning to this day.
How many years have you been on YouTube, Phoebe?
2 years. 2 years.
Okay, awesome.
And I started when my baby was born, and I said, all right, record every life, every moment that she'll ever have, and that's been the job so far.
Perfect. Okay, well, thanks for being here. We're excited to have you. And then also we have Tyne. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and your channel?
Hi, Love Bugs. I'm Tyne from La Ava's mom, and also Curly Mommy Vlog, because I daily vlog now, and everybody knows me because I know you. Hi, guys. Hi, Fabulous.
Okay, thank you so much for being here, Tyne. Tyne also is on the Daily Cheat channel with me. She's
yes,
my co-host
the Daily
on that.
Cheat. Bama Chick 1101.
Okay, so and hello to everybody in the comments who's here watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, and then a really big shout out to the YouTube Mommy Meetup Twitter team on Twitter. And tonight we have our Twitter team lead, Crystal, from Brought to You by Mom, and I think Anne-Marie, the second team lead from It's Just My Life CA, is going to be there, as well as the other Twitter team members. So go ahead and tweet using hashtag YTMM. So there's a great conversation happening over there. Also, questions, we'll try to pull some off of Twitter as well as from Facebook in our Facebook group. And then leave comments here in the Hangout if you can. We're going to be trying to check those as well. So I wanted to say that we have our conference tickets on sale starting today for the YouTube Mom Conference in Chicago, and that's going to be August 15th, 2015, and it's going to be at the Palmer House Hilton in Chicago. So that's the location. We have the tickets up, so if you're interested in purchasing the tickets, which will give you access to a private Facebook group where we will be organizing video matchups for the conference. That's where that's going to take place. It's in that private Facebook group. So once you get your ticket, then you should get a link to that group and you'll be added in there. But all you have to do is go to YouTubeMommyMeetup.com/conference, and that'll take you where you can read all the information about it and also a link to purchase your tickets to go. So we're really excited. It's our first conference, and we do have a limited number of tickets available. And but we're excited. I know it's going to be great, and we're hoping to do this every single year, and I think it's just going to get better and better. So it's going to be a fun time. So we're hoping that you guys can join us. But like I said, we're talking about food and fitness tonight in this hangout, and it's a good thing to talk about at the start of the new year. I know a lot of us are thinking about eating better and getting into shape, because I know I am. And we went on to the Facebook group, the YouTube Mommy Meetup Facebook group, and we asked you guys what your questions were, in relation to this topic, what you wanted us to talk about. So we'll start there. We'll go to that, that thread there on Facebook. Diana, do you have the first sort of, not question, I don't know if they're all questions, but just topic maybe, or whatever, we're going to start talking about. Go ahead.
Sure. Do we want to start food or fitness? Which one do we want to go with? And I'll run with.
Amy, you pick it. Food or fitness? Amy's on mute.
Food.
Okay.
Food. All right.
Of course, Amy picks food. Okay.
All right. So Crystal from Brought to You by Mom, She asked, I see a lot of salad in a cup Instagrams going around in the community. Where do you find your inspiration and recipes ideas? Tyne, I'm looking at you, she says.
Hi, Crystal.
Find recipes.
All right, well, we got to explain this. So, Tyne, what is she talking about for maybe people who aren't on Instagram?
You can actually make salad in the cup and you put it in layers. So that way, I believe the salad dressing is actually at the bottom, and then you might have your meat and then your lettuce actually at the top. So let's say you want to go to work or you want to pack a salad for lunch, but you don't want it to get soggy. Because the lettuce is at the top, it won't wilt as fast. So it's really good to, definitely for people who are meal prepping, it's really good for that. And if you don't, if you plan to fail, you fail to plan, so you have to plan it or you're gonna fail, basically.
What kind of cup? What kind of cup do you use? I'm just gonna be a moron because I've never done this. What kind of cup?
I'm thinking a coffee cup when she was first saying cup. I'm thinking cup.
Mason jar. Actually, yeah, it's called salad in a cup, but they actually use the mason jars because you can seal it shut. And if you go on Pinterest, you'll see like 3 million pins, but it's really, really a good pin though.
Awesome.
Do you do
When I
it?
said food, I was thinking like good food.
Well, you can put anything you want in your salad. You can.
Do you do it? Do you do it, Tyne? Do you do those salads in the cup?
I have done the salads in the cups, but right now I'm trying to actually, I'm doing it, but I'm doing like the low carb version. I don't add like croutons and things like that because we're trying to stay away from sugars, because me and J-Ro are actually doing a weight loss journey. I don't want to say challenge because this is forever together. So I have to beat him. So that's just that. So
I love it. That's your inspiration. You got to beat him.
I have to beat him.
How about you, Phoebe? Have you eaten those salads in a cup?
Oh, actually, no. I've eaten flan in a cup. Sorry, time.
Did you say flan? Like
Flan,
the dessert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make up a lot. That is one of the things I eat in a cup. But yeah.
Health and fitness is going right off.
That's more my style.
Yeah.
Flan in the cup.
We get along great at dinner, yeah. Oh, goodness.
But I cook a lot, but mainly I juice. So that's what I do. I think we'll tackle that later on. So.
Yeah, juicing is
Yeah.
good.
Well, that's a good segue into the next question from Angela's Happy Family. She actually asked, what are your favorite smoothie recipes? So juice recipes or smoothie recipes, what are your favorites?
For me, I think I stick with the basic. Whatever I can find at the store, that's really what I stick in. I don't really, try to look for fruits or veggies that are not in season or are expensive. But I try to stick to more organic stuff. Because if you're going to juice, why not do it right? So that's what I think. So I go get spinach often. Apples, green apples is what I like. I put ginger in it. And then there's a great YouTuber friend of mine, Griselda. I think she's watching right now. She juices, and that's where I get my inspiration from as well. And that's put a lot of grapes in it and bananas.
Do you have a juicer that you put everything? What kind of juicer do you have?
I just have the blood pressure that I got 5 years ago, which is the KitchenAid. That's all I use. It's a little grainy, but you know what? As long as it's not cold, it's fine.
I don't know if you guys like, because I have been doing the smoothies in the morning also. I'm not sure if you guys like a thicker or water consistency, but I have been using almond milk, and I have really been liking it because it's not as thick, and I find it that if it's really thick, it's harder to get through the straw, and then I'm like, okay, I'm over this, I want an egg. So if it's kind of watery a little bit, with the almond milk that really has, actually, I think one of our YouTube mommies, Raising a Super Kid, actually has on her channel how to make almond milk, and it took like 5 seconds, like with fresh almonds and make almond milk. So I have to try that. I haven't done that yet, but it looked really good. So I definitely say if you don't want it too thick and you don't have time to sit down and drink, really, definitely try almond milk. It really helps.
You got to get milkshake straws, because that's what I have. I have stainless steel milkshake straws, and they're great because they're
okay,
Oprah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, because I was like with these straws and my children, and it's like 10 minutes later, and
And especially like if you're drinking like a lot of juices or smoothies, if you're doing the juicing, then you just go through straws like water.
Yeah.
So I got those stainless steel ones, and you can throw them in the dishwasher, you know, with your forks and knives, and just clean them up that way. And then because they're thicker, because it's a milkshake straw, more of it will come through. So got to get those. Yeah.
And one of the major things I would like to add is to froze your fruits. I mean,
yes.
Something. You like froze your grape, like frozen grapes and frozen bananas are amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Yes, and it's a lot cheaper than frozen fruits in the grocery stores. Just do it yourself. And my daughter binge on eating those because I tell her it's ice cream.
So
yep.
good.
Yeah, I love it. I did like the whole 80-20-20 or 80-10-10 diet where it's like 80% fruit, 10% protein, and that's when I got pregnant. But I was like basically having like fruit all day long, and then I'd have a salad for dinner. And I did.
Now none of the moms are going to do it because you said you got pregnant. They're going to be like, no.
I know, right? I know. Yep, that's what I think. I know. I swear that's why I got pregnant. But it was good because I thought it filled me up. I was always full. Actually, I was never hungry because you could eat as much as you wanted. You know, I had like these huge fruit smoothies all day long, and it filled me up. I got to get back to that. Oh, Diana's having something right now. It looks like.
This conversation is making me thirsty. It's this water. This is making me really thirsty, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever juiced before, Amy or Diana? Have you guys done that? No.
Yeah, I was big into it actually when I was pregnant with Natalie. Like, that's like the only thing I would eat. Like, I just made smoothies all the time. But then I kind of got out of it after I wasn't pregnant anymore.
So you make these with a special device then?
I just use a blender.
I use a blender.
Yeah, I use a blender.
Yeah.
For juicing, I have a juicer, but for blending, for like my smoothies, I just have a blender.
Okay, TMI. My husband got me the what do you call Ninja Bullet, something like that, like this.
Yeah.
For Christmas. I exchanged it and bought me some lingerie from Victoria's Secret.
There you go.
Why didn't you want it? You didn't want it because you like your old one?
It's not that I don't like my the new one that he purchased. It's just that, I don't know, I think I'm more inspired to get some new bras and underwear.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you got to fit into it.
Yes. So.
It looks like on Twitter, Anne Marie says, I only use almond milk in my smoothies. Dairy allergies in her house.
It's
so I
so
guess,
good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
We use pretty much all almond milk except for the kids drink regular milk. But yeah, my husband and I, we just prefer almond milk. It tastes better to me for some reason. I don't know what it is. It just tastes better.
I've never had it.
J-Ro's probably like rolling in his grave because he loves whole milk, so he's probably watching this like, oh, please stop talking about the whole milk. He loves whole milk. But yeah, I love almond milk.
You're almost tempting me to want to try it.
I know. Mandy, looks like Mandy McDonald on Twitter. She says, I love mason jars, but with a salad in it. And then she wrote genius, so she likes it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Let us know how it turns out. Let us know.
It's genius. Yeah. All right.
It is.
I had a whole slew of comments come up on my side, and then they all disappeared. So, Amy, I don't know if your comment tracker's working for you, but it was like they all came up, and then they just disappeared on me. I was like, no, all the comments are gone. So.
Oh, here, it just, as you said that, some popped up.
Okay.
Angela's here. She says, hello, super happy to be here tonight. I am Zorno. Fun for Lala is here.
Hey, girl.
She says, I'm here, you go, ladies. And Kara's Cook Tips. Hi, ladies, less than 15 minutes ago. Oh, she was there early.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm getting ready to ask your question, Cara, so.
All right, go for it.
All right, so Ashley and Kara actually have two questions that kind of roll into the same thing. So from Cook Family Values and Kara's Quick Tips, they ask, healthy meal options for your family, especially if you have picky eaters. What's something that everyone will eat that's still healthy? So
Yeah,
do you
that's a
guys
hard
have any,
one.
like,
For me, it's you got to define
meals?
healthy, because I think, I don't know.
Amy, would you want to answer that a little? I know you just do so well, Amy, I think, with your little boxes for the kids. It's just, I don't know.
God, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, my lunches. She's talking about dinners for the family. And dinners, I think, my idea of healthy is probably different than other people's idea, so that's what's tricky.
Yeah.
Like we had spaghetti tonight, and to me that's we had spaghetti and salads, and to me that's a good, healthy, hearty meal. But some people might think that's a really unhealthy meal. So
Yeah.
everybody's idea is different.
I know I had a pediatrician tell me once, like, as long as they're overall over the course of a month eating, a variety of foods, if they eat the same thing all day long for 2 days, it's not a huge deal. You know what I mean? Because I think we always think like that their plate at dinner needs to have like a variety, and I kind of don't really think that. As long as we're eating like over the course of the month, everything's healthy. Then I think if they are kind of obsessed with one food for a little while, that's okay.
My kids are good eaters. I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are lucky. I do have very picky eaters in my house, very picky, and it is hard. And I know
That would be
people,
hard.
it's like do you make the special meals for them or pull out the special things? And you know what? I do that. I just want them to eat. So, I know people say just make that one thing and they'll be forced to eat it, but I'm just bad with that. I don't know.
We're on a weight loss journey. Like, we're not like perfect yet, but I just feel like for it to work, I think you can make everyday meals, just try to make them less processed. I think that's where the problem comes in. It doesn't actually come in with having spaghetti. It comes in with getting it frozen or already prepackaged and things like that. I think if you take the time to cook the spaghetti and cook the pasta and maybe use fresh tomatoes and tomato paste instead of buying Prego or something like that, that's when the healthiness comes. So I still make the kids what they like. I just try to make, I know it takes a little bit more time, but I just try to make it more maybe homemade than, one of them banquet dinners, because child, they don't know.
Like I make chicken and I roll it in some Ritz crackers and I bake it in the oven. Like I consider that healthy, but it's better than buying it out of the freezer. So
and I do all those like chicken crock pot meal things. I love those. I go to like easy things. You just throw them in there
but you know what you put in it, Diana. You don't know what other people. So those crock-pot meals are genius. I love them.
Yeah, I love those. And I guess I'm kind of lucky, too, because the kids will kind of eat about anything. Well, they're starting to get pickier. Does that happen as they get older? They get pickier? They used to eat anything, and now it's like they won't eat, like, random things. Like, all of a sudden they don't like spaghetti or they don't like something that they've liked forever, and it's like, you like this. Why won't you eat this? So
it's just to drive mom crazy.
Yeah.
It's just to get on your nerves.
Well, I only have one, and we started to give her, I have a rule in the house. Whatever's at dinner, that's all you're going to eat. If you don't want to eat it, you're not going to eat it. That's just me. Being in a third world country and, not having a whole lot, it's just a matter of, like, be thankful you have food on your table when you're eating. And to me, my husband says, like, you're a stay-at-home mom, where you cook a lot and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, because that's a privilege to be able to do that, and I think a lot of people kind of take that for granted in a way because, they like to fast food, but having to take your time to cook your food and having to, make sure that your family is fed, don't overindulge, but just have that food there, and if it's either rice or whatever or spaghetti, everything you have that's on your plate, you're eating together. I think that's healthy altogether.
I love that, Phoebe. Yeah, everybody eating together. That's healthy. I love that. It's a great line. Yep,
that's
totally
something
agree.
We do at our house. We eat together. TV's off. We sit down at the table.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I love it. All right, is there the next question, or I can read off a couple things from Twitter still?
We've got a couple more about food in the Facebook group if we're ready for another one.
Okay.
Megan didn't leave her channel name, but Megan asked, any tips for eating healthy on a budget? Oftentimes people go for what they can afford and think that junk is all that is available. So what are your tips for getting all those healthy things and keeping it reasonable, I guess?
If you have an Aldi, go to it. I'm telling you, Aldi's produce is so much cheaper and just so much cheaper. If you have Aldi's, if you don't, I'm sorry, but if you do have Aldi's, go if you can. So much cheaper.
I've heard a lot of people say that on grocery hauls.
So much cheaper.
Go shop at Aldi's, Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one when you get a quarter, right?
I think it's a national store, but I don't think I really have one near me. I I don't ever see one. I'm all like, I like to go to Costco. That's the only time I've ever gone. Like, you know, now that I'm a family of 6, we kind of are a big family, so I need bulk food. And then it's like going faster and faster as the kids get older. I'm like, we just went grocery shopping, and 2 days later, like, we have no food in the house. I'm like, how is this happening? And I'm like, the kids are starting to eat more and more, and you know, I'm starting to realize that we are a big family, and I need to start. I mean, I did a whole bunch of like Costco hauls on my channel for a while before I had the baby, but I need to get back into doing Costco again or something, because I need to get back to it, because it gets really expensive. Like, the grocery bills are going up, you know, up and up and up. So
yes,
yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Anybody else have any budget tips for shopping that they can? Are the couponing? Does anybody coupon? I kind of abandoned coupons. I got sick of it. How about you, Phoebe? You doing coupons?
I only do coupons now for disposable items. I don't really buy any processed food with the coupons. But when it comes to cheap food, I think you can beat having brown rice. You know, I eat brown rice all the time, but I used to cook a lot of veggies with it, saute everything with veggies. I shop at Walmart, so it's not that I shop somewhere else, but the produce that they have there is actually quite better now than it was like years ago. They have solutions now that are better, or organic, or better for you. I don't buy all organic, but if I have, you know, I want to indulge, like half of them will not be organic, but half of them will be. And there are some vegetables that are not being bought. I don't know why, but in my country, if you buy that, your dinner is going to be good. Like the chayote, if you guys have seen that one at the stores, grab those, add them in your meals, in your spaghettis or whatnot. That is a very healthy vegetable.
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm just a mess. But the Dollar Tree, like, don't slip on it. Like, I get a lot of my seasonings from the Dollar Tree, because seasonings, McCormick, it's $5. It's very expensive. And they have the oregano and the packets, and you can see it. Dollar Tree has, like, so certain, I know maybe you don't want to go to 2 stores, but like condiments where you might spend a lot of money, you could get it from the dollar store or Dollar General, and they're like totally cheaper too. So I do make that effort to go to the Dollar Tree to get certain things, because that $4 and $5 at maybe Walmart or we used to go to Walmart or Target does add up to the bill. So, but don't fight me. Don't think bad about Dollar Tree.
They don't have a lot of stuff.
I know it was like Dollar Tree, but I love.
I go in there whenever I'm planning a party, and I always just go see like what they have, because you never know what you're gonna find.
They do. They have a whole bunch of the seasonings really help a lot, and like little juices for the kids, like this. Actually, today I just found the multigrain puffs, the Graduates in the Dollar Tree, the Graduates brand. So
my kids love those things. They love those puff things.
All right, cool. I see a comment, so let's highlight it before it disappears. So we got Fun for Lala says, I love that, Tyne. I will have to do that for my husband. He's diabetic and needs at least 2 salads a week for lunch without paying high prices at a takeout. So that's about the salad in a cup. And Pepper says the same thing. I keep meaning to do the salad in the jars. Need to get jars. Any recommendations on where to get the jars? That's a good question.
Target has them.
And Walmart has it too. It's right in. It's not over by the like, because we went looking for them. They're not over by maybe like the Tupperware stuff. It's more over where the kitchen tools, like the spatulas and things are, and they have like the case. And they weren't. I can't offhand think how much they were, but they really weren't that expensive. No. And you get a whole thing of them.
Yeah, they have them at craft stores too. Michael's and Joann Fabrics. They all have them too.
And Anne-Marie,
regular grocery stores have them too. Sorry.
That's okay. Regular. I have seen them in regular grocery stores.
Ours does it too. Yeah.
I was going to say, Anne-Marie on Twitter says that in Canada, the discount grocery store is No Frills and Freshco. Sorry, Freshco.
No Frills.
And No Frills.
Not even the name has a frill. Just no. Come on in. We have stuff.
Stuff.
And Mandy McDonald at Bullet9885, if you want to follow Mandy, says, we eat family dinners at least 5 nights a week, and I have been making a home-cooked meal more lately since we are on a tight budget. So, yeah, home-cooked is good. It's definitely healthy, I think. So we're going to talk about something with fitness because we're like getting close to the end. So do we have a question about fitness?
There's a bunch of great questions. So first from Jill, and she didn't leave her channel name, but from Jill in the Facebook group, she asked, what time of day do you find it easiest to work out with young kids? I thought this was a great question to talk about volley around here.
Yeah.
So what time do you guys work out?
Hands down in the morning. I just started this week. The first thing in the morning, I actually schedule it around. I can see the kids. I have the laptop, and the kids are eating usually breakfast, so that gives me at least 15, maybe 20 minutes before they bother me. I'm only doing 25 because I can't breathe as my child. And yeah, so in the morning while they eat breakfast and I can watch them is like the best way for me to do it.
Ty, what are you doing? Are you doing like a treadmill or what are you doing?
T25 right now. I'm at the Shanti T25 is 25 because I need to be able to do 25 minutes and get it in. I don't have an hour to do anything. So I need the T20. So I'm doing the T25 now. Shanti, it's hard. You can't breathe, but it gets it in, and you feel like you accomplished something for the rest of the day. It's a mixture of cardio, and that's what I really need right now because I'm trying to burn some of the fat off. And once I started burning the fat off and start strength training, then I'm going to have to make adjustments. But right now, just to start, I know it's hard, but as soon as you can do it in the morning, while the kids are occupied, because then they jump on you, and then you're angry, you lash out, and it's just bad.
Yeah. I mean, I go to the gym for, like, you know, group classes and whatnot, and I still find, like, in the morning, I need to get it in the morning and get it done. And then I can take a shower, like, later after I get home. But trying to do it later in the day is just, like, a nightmare. It's not going to happen.
Because after bath, I'm spent. I can't do anything. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Do you take the girls with you, Diana? Do they have like a place for them at the gym?
Yeah, they just have like a little child care drop-off place, and it's free. It's included in your membership, so you just go drop them off, and they do like all kinds of neat things with them. Like they have story time one of the days. They do crafts. They have a big play area. So the kids love it. I call it play class. I tell them they're going to go to play class while I go to the I usually go to Zumba. So.
And they don't fight you on it. They're happy to go there.
No, that's Natalie cried for about the first year when I dropped her off, but that was just what Natalie liked to do. No, I mean, they love going there now. Now Natalie asks to go to, like, story time and stuff. So, yeah, they really like it now. They're older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I was running before, I got up like at 4:30 in the morning and went out and ran outside, and then that way, before work, that's what I would do it, when the kids were sleeping, because I don't know how you do it, time, but when they're awake, I've done exercises, like exercise videos, like Jane Fonda, when the kids are home, and they like are all over me, like literally, like climbing on me, and it's just like walking in front of me. So the whole workout is me like trying to get away from them, like like run around the living room away from them. So it's just so hard.
I went on Amazon trying to get Jane Fonda, and it is ridiculous because Jane Fonda works. Don't show on Jane Fonda.
Just watch it on YouTube. You can just type it in YouTube. Yeah, you can find like the whole videos on YouTube. You don't have to buy them. Yeah.
I went on Amazon. I'm like, $30 for Jane. She works. She gets it.
It does work. I know. I have the same like VHS step aerobics Jane Fonda from when I was like 14 years old, and it works really good. And it's my favorite.
Everything. Like she tells you about your cankles. She works you out, girl. She gets it. Jane don't play. You seen Jane? Jane look like she's 7 still playing games.
I know, she's awesome. I love Jane, but I can't do her with the kids around, so I would run in the morning before everybody woke up in the house.
Breakfast is very important because my kids are greedy, so they're eating, and they really like focus. That's why I said I only got that 10 to 15, 20 minutes. But yeah, once they finish eating, then it's just.
I just have an image of you like serving these like pancakes and eggs and anything to get them, with like whipped cream faces on it to keep them occupied while you're working out.
Be still and eat, yes, children.
They have like a 7-course breakfast.
Yes. With like bacon and all kinds of anything they want, just throw it on the table.
Yes. You get that 25 minutes of my life.
So this answered Sarah Biomammy's question perfectly, but she says, can you work out with your kids around? How? Seriously. So is this the secret? You just make them a lot of food? Feed them? Like,
feed the children.
there's your answer, Sarah. Just line up a lot of different variety of food and just keep feeding them.
Netflix, and they're going to be like, you have a mommy channel? Get out of here.
Oh, goodness.
Well, tablets work good if you want to throw one of those at your kids.
Yeah, I said Netflix.
If you're going to go down that road, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just one time, watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just give me 20 minutes.
We've
I
got
work out
another.
at night. I mean, I don't know. I think it seems like everybody works out in the day, but I work out at night. I can't do it during the day. It's just that.
Really?
I'm so tired.
We live in an apartment complex, and then there's a newborn down below us, so I can't really, jump up and down during the day. So I always try to respect their privacy. But at nighttime, I think everybody's sleeping, and I can just pretty much jump in the living room. So that's what I do. And when it comes to during the day, I clean a lot. So that's one thing. If I have chores to do, if I want to just, get fresh air, I'll just walk. It's not like a big deal for me to really sweat it out or something like that. No, it's just I walk and just aware that I'm doing something.
So do you wait then, I guess, till after everyone's asleep at night and then you do it, or after dinner? What time do you do it at night?
Usually around an hour before I go to bed. It's because I sometimes go to bed around 1 o'clock, so I'll sneak it in around 11:30, and then I do this YouTube videos of a YouTuber called the Sexy Mommy Body, something like that. I don't know if you guys heard about her, but she works out uses video 20-minute video, and I follow her sometimes, and then I search again YouTube workout videos. I'm not very picky when it comes to just sweating it out, and I dance like a crazy person in the house. Ridiculous. I have videos of me and my daughter dancing when she was little. It's just I do that. It's just fun for me.
Yeah, YouTube has a lot of great, videos for exercising. I don't think that I often don't even think of it. And then the other night, I was like, I got to do a Jane Fonda, and I only have the VHS. I need it on my laptop downstairs, and then I was like, I'll look on YouTube. So it's you can find so many good exercise videos if you do, search YouTube.
Like the Prancercise, where
right.
we were talking
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Saw that.
That's my new favorite video. I love that video. I want to give her a hug. I love that video.
She's so committed.
Yes, she is. There's a great question from Leah Raising Bushes that would be good to kind of round this out here.
Perfect.
A good note to go out on here. She asks, what is your weight loss goal that helps you keep motivated and on track? Is it reaching a certain weight, a specific size, fitting a certain outfit, keeping up with your kids, being healthier, feeling healthier? What keeps you motivated? What keeps you on track?
Okay. For me, it's clothes, right? I just want to button my pants. I have the old pants from 10 years before I had kids, and I'm if I can just button those jeans, that's what it's all about for me, is getting certain things, certain clothes, being roomier. That's kind of my motivation, because it makes me feel good, feeling lighter. It's not really about the weight for me. I don't care what it says on the scale. I just want to be able to feel good in my clothes, if that makes sense.
I've always had a weight problem, so I'm at the point now where I am just absolutely tired of it. I'm just tired. I'm tired, and I just feel like I'm about to be Apple's children, 32 next year, and I just feel like every year it's harder and harder and harder. You have kids, you have stress, parents and everything happening. So I just feel like if I don't, I'm saying never, but I just feel like if I don't really dedicate myself this year, it's just adding more as I let myself go. So, and I also lost my mother due to heart issues. So I don't want my kids to be like, she could have done XYZ, she could have put the pizza down. You don't know my life, kids. But
that's good motivation, though, doing it for your kids. It's good motivation.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is the year to do it, because I don't want to think, not that I don't want to think about it, but, I just don't want to start another year doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I think for me it's mental. It's very mental for me. It's a mental emotional process for me because I am an emotional eater. I think if you guys are aware, you know, again, I'm Asian and lived in the Philippines. I have this food insecurity, is what they call it. It's just that, you know, when growing up, when you don't have a lot, and now you have a lot, and it's like, I sometimes I get myself catching myself thinking like, oh my God, there's still more. Maybe I should eat more because there's more. So to me, I think I got it down to where I am like not food insecure anymore. You know, sometimes I get that feeling of like, oh, I want to eat because there's food. You know what I mean? So I'm very much into clothes as well. I love clothes, just like Dana. So, but the main point for me is just my mental stability. It's just making sure that I'm okay mentally.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I'm less depressed if I'm working out a lot or keeping active. I notice that too. Like I feel more positive about life. It's a good, yeah.
Amy, does living on the farm help you keep keep you slim and things like that? Because you're a healthy frame. Have you always been healthy?
Yeah, I'm active. I stay active. I don't work. I don't have like a workout. With 3 kids, I don't know how you guys do it. I just can't do it.
Right.
Just getting them dressed and just wherever they need to be that's my exercise.
That's a workout in itself.
Getting them in and out of the car seat and getting them in the stroller out.
Oh.
I think us moms do a lot more than people.
Yeah.
Exercise too.
But I just see that your surroundings is cool. I
don't actually live on a farm. I grew up on a farm. My parents.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But I stay active. I like to walk. But now when it's winter, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get outside.
How about you, Diana? What's your motivation to go to that gym?
Well,
the
motivation
kids have
to
a
go to
place
the gym
to
is
go.
easy. I love going to Zumba. I mean, I'll just go to shake my booty.
Yeah.
As far as like motivation to like actually keep me on track and not like wolf down, whatever looks good at the time. I would love to say clothing, but apparently it's not working.
Yeah. They keep making bigger sizes.
I know. This comes in a bigger size. We'll just try this one on.
That would stop it. If they only made one size, you watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm really motivated to go to the gym. I fluctuate on the food part, I think, is where my Achilles heel is. I like my macaroons. I mean, what can I say?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a macaroon. I've got to have one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you
have the cutest
I'm going to eat it.
Your little purse thing that you showed on your video.
The little charms?
The little macaroons. Oh my gosh. Adorable.
Yeah, aren't they like the cutest things ever? They're adorable. I wish I had one sitting next to me, but I don't. But yeah, they're like the cutest things ever. They're just so cute. They're just little circles, but they're adorable. Someone just posted on my timeline the other day, Disney macaron. I mean, I would just fall over. Like, they're in like shape of Disney characters. They're like cute.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to I don't know. I couldn't eat them because they're too cute. See, this is my problem. I can talk for 10 minutes about a cookie. That's my problem right there.
Whatever. If you were talking about pizza, I'd be like, no, take it slow. What are we doing with the cheese?
Oh, goodness.
I know you're really passionate about something, Diana, when your face gets really close to the camera.
I love them.
Macaroons.
Yeah.
Macaroon face.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And see, now everybody's going to be looking like, it's Diane. Diane's excited.
We're all going to be watching for that.
Yeah.
I know.
It's going to be my signature boo.
Yeah.
It's going to be like...
Someone's going to tweet, did you see Diane get excited? She moved closer.
How many times did she move closer? How many times?
Eyebrow cam. Hashtag eyebrow cam. There's gotta be more hashtag.
Better watch out. That's going to be tweeted now every time. They'll be tweeting about it in Hangouts.
I know.
You guys can do it. Whatever you guys want to do with losing weight, you can do it. I have faith in you all.
Oh, Tyne, you're so inspirational. Thank you so much. I see Katie from Our Family's Log on Twitter. She says that she wants to fit into her clothes too. That's a huge motivation for her. So, yep. And trying to see here. I'm just scrolling through. It's hard for me to read through, but Oh, and Kara says she wants to try Zumba. Kara's quick tips. I've actually never tried Zumba either, but it sounds fun when the way you say it, Diane.
It is so fun.
Shake your booty.
You can go into it with no dance skill. I mean, of course, I love it because it's dancing, and I used to be a dancer. But I mean, you can go into it with no dance skill, and you just follow along, and there's no right and wrong in Zumba. You just get over there and shake your booty and do your thing, and you know, it's great. You know how there's, well, if you haven't done Zumba, you don't know, but there's always a couple people in the class that are the woo woo people. I'm one of those people. So you have certain points of the song where you're like, you know, shaking your thing, and you're like, woo,
no, I want you to vlog it. I want to see this.
I was gonna say that. Like that would be Diana's like big viral video. Diana shaking her booty in Zumba. I don't know.
They actually have, it's like a running joke in the class now because I've been doing it for a couple years, and then they found out I used to be a dance instructor. So I would come up and like just teach a song or two to like give the instructor a break. But then the running joke is now is I always take all the songs where it's like you're shaking your butt the whole time. So I'm like notice like the booty shaker now because that's all the songs I do are the ones where your hips are going the whole time. So
yeah, I was gonna ask if you're just teaching it. To teach them.
I keep meaning to get my certification, but it's just a matter of getting it to line up with my schedule when my husband's around the week because it's like a whole like weekend thing that you have to do. So I have to have my husband available and I have to be available, and it's only like twice a year. So the past couple times we've either been out of town or had like a birthday party or something that I was committed to. So yeah, but I am hoping to get certified at some point. It's on my long list of things to do. So.
Just add that on. You could even have your own Zumba, studio. You have time for that, don't you?
I have time for that. Seriously. I just do it at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd be the first like 2 a.m. Zumba person.
On top of your All-Stars Creator Conference, which I want you to talk about next before we wrap up here. So Diana is headed to Disney for the All-Stars Creators Conference, and I want you to talk about it. So
yay! I'm very, very excited. I can't believe I made it through the whole hangout without saying anything Disney. You can't get me started now.
Well, where can we all go to like see updates? That's what I want to know. So while you're going, first explain what it is for anybody who might want to like.
All right, yeah, I totally will explain it. So Disney and Maker Studios are hosting their very first conference at Walt Disney World. It starts tomorrow, so I am flying out on a plane tomorrow morning. In fact, I have to get up really early in the morning to get to the airport. But I am flying out tomorrow, and they're hosting their first conference. There's going to be a lot of great YouTubers there, and we are going to be taking part in knowledge sharing sessions and doing some filming for Disney and coming up with our own videos to send to Disney parks to put on their YouTube channels as well, so it should be a lot of fun. And it's what else did you want me to explain, Dana?
Where can we? So you're going to be posting on Facebook because we want to see like up to date. Yeah, what's going on?
I'm going to be posting on Instagram's like my thing. Like I love Instagram, so I'm going to have like a bunch of real-time pictures. You can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/BeMommyWithStyle. I'll be posting updates and short videos there. I'm going to be posting a couple hopefully live impromptu videos. I'm just going to film real quick when I'm in the parks and upload it directly to my channel, Be Mommy with Style. And then after the whole thing is over with, you guys can check out the finished videos. Some of them will be on my channel, Be a Mommy with Style, and each individual creator's channel. There's going to be about 50 creators there, I believe. So each person will have their own individual video, and then also Disney Parks, their Disney Parks YouTube channel, and also WDW Best Day Ever will have some of the YouTuber channels. If you guys haven't checked out WDW Walt Disney World Best Day Ever, their new channel, they just launched it, and it's tailored around vloggers. It's a really cool channel. It's very, very fun. So I would definitely check that out. So, but in the immediate, like this weekend, if you want to follow all the goings-on, definitely Instagram, Facebook, and check out my channel a couple times. Hopefully there'll be some live videos going on.
I'm so excited for you, Diana. I just really am hoping for you to have a great time.
Oh,
and I can't wait to like live vicariously through you and see it all. It's really exciting.
It's going to be a blast. We got our detailed schedule, and we're going to be in the parks filming after they close. We're going to be up the next morning up in Magic Kingdom, which is where the castle is, before the park opens. I mean, it's going to be an amazing one-of-a-kind experience.
We keep joking that it's going to be like Amazing Race because you were saying how they have you like booked all the way through like midnight or something, like doing all this stuff, and I'm like, it's Amazing Race. It's like Diana's going on the Amazing Race.
We have to do all these challenges while we're there, so it is,
It's going to be awesome. Yep. All right, so we want to give everyone a chance to go through and tell everyone where we can go to find you. It's going to wrap it up for this Hangout. Don't forget, you can go to YouTubeMomMeetup.com/conference to find out all the information about the YouTube Mom Conference that we have going on in August of 2015. But I would like time. You go first. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody where they can go to find you, your YouTube channel, also if you're on Twitter, maybe what your Twitter handle is, and if you're on Facebook, go for it.
Well, love bugs, you guys can catch me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Everything I post is under LaAva's Mom, and that's like LaAvaSMOM. I know it's hard, but it's like La and Ava together, Mom. LaAva's Mom. And I started daily vlogging with me and my kids and my husband, and we do the Curly Mommy vlog, and we are basically just here to support, motivate, and make you guys smile. That's all we want to do. This is a happy place for all moms, no matter what you do, no matter what you say. We just want to support you guys.
That should be your slogan, a happy place.
A happy place. It's a happy place in YouTube. It's our own little corner.
All right, how about you, Phoebe? Where can everybody go to find you?
All right, so you can pretty much find me using the hashtag or underscore. I don't know what they do with the internet now, but it's Phoebe's World. It's FEEBY, and then S World, and then you can just go ahead and follow me there. My Instagram is private, so I have to accept it, for privacy reasons. But if I know you're a legit person, I accept it automatically right away. And then, of course, you can go on Twitter. Tonight, actually, it's the first time I've been into Twitter and was like, what happened here? so many changes. So you can follow me there too, Phoebe's World as well. So there you go. See you there.
Okay, awesome. All right, and Diana, go ahead and let everyone know again where they can go to find you on your channels.
All right, on my channels. So you can find me on Be Mommy with Style on YouTube, and also Facebook, it's Be Mommy with Style. Also Instagram, all one word, Be Mommy with Style. And on Twitter, I am Being Mommy Style because the width was too long. So take out the word width. And then you can also find me over on Bags for Bubbles, where I do handbag and fashion reviews and just fun videos over there. And you can find me, Bags for Bubbles, pretty much everywhere that one fit.
Okay.
I'm searching to see if eyebrow cam has trended at all.
Oh, okay. All right, how about you, Amy? Where can everybody go to find you?
I'm Dreamflight6000 on YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram.
Okay, perfect. Dreamflight6000. All right, and I am Dana, Miss Diaper D on YouTube, and you can find me at Miss Dana Ryan on Twitter, and where else can you find me? I'm on the Diaper Dirt podcast, and also the Daily Cheat YouTube channel, where we do weekly recaps of some popular daily channels. Tyne is on that channel with me as well.
Yes.
That's at the Daily Cheat. And you can go and find all of us at the YouTube Mommy Meetup Facebook group. That's where we like to hang out, and we do these live hangouts bi-weekly, and we have 2 different special guests with us each time. We do random drawings within the group, so if you'd like to enter your channel for a chance to be here live with us and also to be on the podcast, then you go to the Facebook group, and that's where you enter your channel name. And I want to thank everybody who is here tonight in the comments and also on Twitter. Again, huge hugs to the Twitter team and to Crystal from Brought to You by Mom, and also Anne-Marie from It's Just My Life CA for being our Twitter team leads and helping to lead the Twitter parties. We really appreciate that. And everybody who's there participating, that means a lot. And everyone listening in the podcast, we thank you for listening. Don't forget to head on over to iTunes and leave us a review. It really does help other people to find our podcast and helps to encourage me to continue posting all the Hangouts as a podcast for you to listen to. And that's going to be it for tonight. Don't forget to head over and check out the conference. The whole post, YouTubeMommyMeetup.com/conference. That's where the tickets will be sold. And we'll see you guys in the next Hangout. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.